Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Medi and today we're going to be talking about how I got into biomedical engineering. Biomedical engineering is obviously kind of a new field. I never knew about biomedical engineering until the moment I pretty much was applying for the program. But I just want to talk a little bit about my life, my history, and how it brought me to where I am right now. So as some of you might or might not know, both of my parents are doctors. My mom is just a general doctor. She didn't do any specialty. And my dad was a doctor and he is a obstetrician slash gynecologist, I guess OB/GYN, and that's in Mexico. They're both in Mexico. I'm from Mexico. Anyway, so both of my parents, studied medicine. My dad is a doctor. It is a very demanding job, definitely. So, as I grew older, like all my life, I've felt pressured from my parents to just be the best and just always try to make them proud. Growing up, I was a very, very smart kid. I always got, at least in elementary, I would always get first place no matter what. I don't know how. I was super smart. It was just a given. So, people had high expectations from me. I know this might sound like a little arrogant or something, but I don't mean to be arrogant or anything, but you can ask anyone who went to school with me. I was the smart kid in the class. And when I got to high school, I was definitely one of the smart kids. It was this genius guy named Jorge. Hi Jorge, in case you're watching this video. He was a valedictorian and I was salutatorian. But my high school was 80 minus people. When I graduated high school, I never knew what I wanted to do. I remember we had to write what we wanted to do when we graduated, and I think I put either math or astrophysics because I thought both were interesting. I thought I wanted to do math, and I also thought I wanted to do teaching because I just liked kids. By high school, I had been taking several years of French, so I thought I can do math and a French minor and teach. So that's what I was doing my first 2 years of college. I was really just taking my core classes and just going with the flow, not really knowing what I was going to do with my life. But, one day I remember my dad asked me in the kitchen, he was like, "So, have you decided what you want to study?" And I was just like, "Yeah, I think I want to do math because I want to be a teacher." So my dad asked me and I told him, and he didn't like it. He got really mad at me. He was like, "You cannot study teaching. You can't be a teacher." He was telling me you just want to do that because you want to go for the easy route. And that was definitely not what I was doing. I wasn't trying to go the easy route. I was just trying to do something I enjoyed. But my dad was like, "No, you're not gonna make a lot of money like that." And it's sad to say, but you need to make money. He said, one day you'll understand. Yeah, you have to choose a career where you'll be paid good, so you don't have to worry about things. At the time my dad said that, I was really upset at him and at life, because I was like, how could you say that? You're supposed to, society says that you should care about money, but you shouldn't. You should follow your passion, follow your dreams, no matter how much money you're making. So that was probably my first semester of college. Then one day when I was taking pre-calculus, I realized that I didn't understand anything that was going on in class. That day was the turning point for me. After class, me and my boyfriend were at the library, and it's like, "Adrian, I don't know what I'm doing with my life." I just felt lost. I didn't know what I was gonna do. I just had a mental crisis. And then I said I've heard people talk about engineering. Maybe that's something I could do. But I never really knew what engineering was. And then I started talking to several people that I knew that were doing engineering, but most of them were doing mechanical engineering. So I was like, you know what, like I guess I'm just gonna do mechanical engineering. Like I can't do teaching and I don't want to do math anymore, so I guess I'll try out engineering. Also because I knew it had kind of like this design and creativity side, and I just really like that as well, so I chose to give it a try. But then I heard about biomedical engineering, and again, both my parents were doctors, so I did have that science background, and like I was interested in the medical field, but I just didn't see myself being a doctor. I knew that if I chose medicine, I didn't want to be always in the hospital, always with patients and just studying for 8+ years. So I definitely didn't want to be a doctor, even though I think it's a beautiful career, it's a beautiful field. I just didn't want to do that because all the time it requires. I started looking into biomedical engineering. I looked up what were the closest colleges to home that had biomedical engineering majors. And then I saw that both UTSA and UT Austin had biomedical engineering programs. So I decided to apply to both, and I applied to both. I didn't get accepted into UT Austin because I was missing calculus 2, and I even told them like, oh, like I'll take calculus 2 during the summer, is that okay? Like, can I still get accepted? They were like, no, like the department's really strict on you having calculus 2 by the time you apply, so no. And UTSA was way more flexible, I guess, because they only required 15 credit hours of engineering or science courses. So, and I also had a really good GPA. Like back then, I think my GPA was like 3.9 something. So, you know, all those things really helped me just get into the program. And so I got accepted into the program at UTSA. And so far, I've been loving biomedical engineering. I know, like I mentioned, I also applied to UT Austin, but honestly, all the people I've met, like the people in my class, plus the people in the BME department, plus the people I've met like at my internship experience and where I work right now, it's just been amazing, and I can't believe how blessed I am to be where I am right now. And I keep telling people around me that this, where I am right now, just feels right. And I'm just so happy where I am right now. I love what I do, and I can't wait to graduate from biomedical engineering. It honestly, like, it came out of nowhere for me. I didn't grow up wanting to be a biomedical engineer. I didn't know what it was. But so far, I love it, and I would recommend it to anyone who's into engineering or science or medicine, just anything. So yeah, I'll be graduating in a year. Now I'm very excited. I'm very excited of all the opportunities that BME has brought me. And of course, like, starting this channel has been awesome. I know it's still a small channel, but I love what I do, and I want to share more with you guys because I know there's a lot of people out there who don't know what biomedical engineering is. So I just want to share more about it and let people know how cool it is and just how special it is. I couldn't say like BME was my passion, you know, that's why I chose it. In the end, like, going back to what I said earlier about not caring about money, now I realize that sadly in this world, money is very important. Like, you want to be wealthy. Like, I don't mean that in a bad way, but you just want to, you know, live a good life where you have no financial worries so that you can live your best life. And we all have different goals we want in life, and we all should know or should try to figure out, what do I need to do, or how can I get to that goal? So for me, biomedical engineering has definitely helped me reach that goal. And I haven't even graduated yet, so I'm very happy to have chosen this career. Choose something that's gonna, gonna be a good career, that'll give you a stable job, and that will help you reach your goals and your dreams. So yeah, if your biggest dream in life is being the best teacher in the world and going to teaching, but that was definitely not my biggest dream. Even though I would have enjoyed it, I would have enjoyed that. I enjoy engineering. I probably would have enjoyed a lot of other things, but I chose biomedical engineering and I'm so happy I did. Anyways guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Bye.